Most of the people who support the theories that I'm criticising do so on behalf of, speaking on behalf of various political interest groups, and the main ones are feminists, ethnic groups, and various other groups who are critical of Western society. And the argument is we can interpret history any way we like. In fact, let me quote you in order to convince you just how sort of stark the argument is. This is from the introduction to a book called The Postmodern History Reader by Keith Jenkins, and it's a book which is now a mainstream textbook widely used in courses in historical method in the American university system. And Jenkins says, such demystification can free up historians to tell many equally legitimate stories from various viewpoints, with umpteen voices, emplotments and types of synthesis. It is in this sense that we can interpret the past any way we like, and it is in this conclusion which signals to many normal historians the end of their kind of history. Well, now, one of the problems of that view is if you simply use postmodern theory to justify feminist interpretations of history, that all men oppress women and the rest of that argument, then the people advocating this theory might be satisfied with that. But that argument also justifies, it sanctions other views that the Keith Jenkins of the world might not find so congenial. Because those who deny the Holocaust occurred can use exactly the same argument. White supremacists can say, we have our legitimate views too, and we want to write history any way we like. If you accept that, then you have no political grounds in which to object to them. You can't appeal to truth, you can't appeal to objectivity, you can't say, well, the facts contradict your views. You are left, you throw away history, and that's why my book is called The Killing of History. I mean, history is not dead yet, because obviously if I'm using the examples of traditional historians to argue against these theorists, then there's still a body of work being written that is on the side of traditional values. But people the postmodernist version of history fails to confront the fact that there are political views which it will not like, but which it legitimises. And so far they have no argument against that. I mean, I haven't used the argument of the Holocaust in my book, but in various conferences the issue arises usually from the floor, and the postmodernists on the platform say, oh, now you're drawing extreme examples and let's have a sensible discussion here. But the logic of that position is still exactly the same as it was before the questions were asked. That interpreting the past any way we like goes for everybody, whether they are on the political side that you agree with